some update news on The Legend of K. So, the other day, new information was released on The Legend of K's HD remake. I didn't know about this until today, which is the 1st of April. So, without further ado, let's get into the details. The UK has finally got a listing on Amazon for The Legend of K, and as of yet, there is still no release date. In fact, there are only screenshots. Here's some screenshots. We'll go over them in a second. The Legend of K anniversary for the PC and Wii U has been listed. Along with those two releases, there is another release, a third release. Ooh. Fantastic things happen when a third release is introduced to the equation. The Legend of K is getting a PlayStation 4 release, which is really awesome because I own a PS4 and I want to get more games for it. So, along with Kingdom Hearts 3, Shadow of Mordor, which I picked up the other day, Abe's Odyssey, New and Tasty, which I got on PSN. So I only have 2 physical games. This is going to add 1 to the collection. Hooray! Woo woo! So the pre-order was first announced on Amazon UK on the 29th, and I found out about it today. There are some USPs on here, unique selling points, which I find kind of interesting. High resolution textures, new, more detailed character models, modern rendering techniques, and crystal clear surround sound. Ooh, because modern games don't really do that. And it'd be a bit weird if it went back in time to mono sound. Much higher levels of detail to the environments, even when seen close up. Now, I have actually seen this on some textures on fences and on grass and flowers. It looks really, really detailed and looks really nice compared to the PS2 version, which understandably didn't look too good. A new user interface making the game simpler to use. I noticed this while I was flicking through the screenshots, and we'll look at one right now. In the top left, the GUI, the GUI, has been slightly changed. So obviously in the bottom left, similar to before, you had the map of the Legend of K's map areas. I don't think it's really finished yet. It doesn't look finished by any means, but there's a new design to the map, whereas before you had the arrows on top, bottom, and the left of the map, which signified to zoom in, out, and hide the map away. Now all of the options are shown on the D-pad next to the map, which is kind of interesting. On the left button, there is a button which is mapped to it to, I presume, hide the map, which is similar to before. The up button is to, I presume, zoom in because it has a plus button, and I presume the down button is gonna do the opposite of what the up button does, so zoom out. And on the top left, there's a little thing, and if you look underneath the health, well, the whole thing in the top left, that wasn't there before. That was in the bottom right, and they've completely changed it. I don't know if it's gonna change or if it's gonna stay like that, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It looks kind of charming. So you know now how many bombs you're allowed, well, how many helpful items you're allowed to carry. So there is, I think, the Hornets one and the bomb, and they're both highlighted on the 5 bomb things. 3 of them aren't highlighted, so those are still empty slots you can get. There's the health bar and the mana bar that are still there, which is kind of interesting because they've redesigned that. Put a little heart next to the health meter and a little yin and yang symbol next to the mana. So apart from that, it pretty much looks the same. I mean, the jewels on the top right look slightly different, but apart from that, it's pretty much the same. Cutscenes improved now in HD. Ooh, because it would be weird if the game still had 4:3 cutscenes. So obviously it's going to be in HD, everything's in HD. Achievements have been added for all of you achievement hunting nuts. Personally, I don't really care much about achievements. Everyone else, enjoy leaderboards. Compare your score with your friends. Compete against the best around the world. Yeah, if you really want to do that, then go right ahead. So I'm trying to figure out where this can go in. At each level, you're totaled up on points. How many gems collect in the stage, how many combos you can rack up, and I think mixed with the gems as well. So those things combined, I guess, could create a leaderboard for the end of each stage. I don't see how it could work really well, but I can understand what they're trying to get at there. So I understand it, but I just don't think it'll work very well. 60 frames a second for high-speed smooth action. Ooh, a lot of games are in 60 frames now, so yay. 25 different levels with over 15 enemy types and epic boss battles. Yeah. 25 different levels. Are there really 25 levels in that? I really can't remember. I can't remember. I honestly don't remember. I'm not trying to make fun of the game because I'm really excited for this. I'm just trying to make fun of it, so I'm excited about it even more. I presume it's just going to be exactly the same as before, so 3 different primary weapons. Sword, hammer, and claws with distinct combat styles. So if you didn't know about the Legend of K battle style, there's 3 different weapons, as I said, hammer, claws, and sword. Hammer having the slowest attack speed, but the most damage. Claws having the fastest attack speed, but the least damage. And the sword coming somewhere in between. It's up to you, whether you want to have a fast combat style, a slow combat style with heavy damage, or just stand in the middle with a sword. I like all the weapons. All the weapons have their own distinct, very, very stylized designs, and I really like them. Various mini-games such as Wild Bull Racing, Dragon Flying, and Wolf Riding. They didn't include the boats. The boats. I like the boats. They're really hard to control, but it's fun, dang it. Something that they didn't bring up on the points, which I would like to see, is a completely remastered soundtrack. Because I love the soundtrack for the original game. I want to see how it sounded in a completely remade, orchestrated style. Kingdom Hearts did it for 2.5 and 1.5 and it came out incredibly well. I want to see if they can do it with this. I know that their budget's going to be a lot tighter than Kingdom Hearts, but it wouldn't hurt for them to try. If they could remake a few pieces of music, such as the boat race theme, or the theme from Cat Village, both themes in fact, I would enjoy that very much, because it wouldn't really justify to just upgrade the sound quality of the music. I think they should completely redo the music. Just a thing I'm throwing out. It would be really nice, but I doubt they'd do that. So those are all the points they included and some of the things that one of the things that I just chucked in, because I thought it would be really cool for them to do. So the price. I was really surprised by this. The price is $22.85 for a PlayStation 4 game. That's a really good price, personally. I think it's a really good price. For a game that no one really knew much about, and for the budget they have, this is a really good price. And this is an era where games are coming out now that are over £40, new and used on occasion. Shit's still expensive on a PS4, but for a game to come out that's like half the price of a retail PS4 game is really good, and the price of the Wii U version is less than that. It's about £18 and the PC version's less. They're really shooting low for this, and I don't really know why. I mean, people are finding out about this game like right now, right this second. People could be finding out about this game for the very first time, and they're pricing it very, very low. For the Wii U, it's not even 20 quid. For the PC, it's just over 15. That's insane for a game like this, that's becoming to be so popular now and has a very good reputation. And they're pricing it really low, so I don't know. As soon as I found out that it was on Amazon UK, I pre-ordered it because I'm excited as all hell. Like, really excited. So if you want to go check it out, I'll leave links in the description. I hope everyone else is excited for this game as much as I am. Hopefully we can see some other ports of this game. And yeah, so if you have anything you'd like to say, please tell me down below, and I'd be really interested in what you have to hear. And until next time, thank you for watching and listening, and good day.